Welcome back to our last video number 4 on the linear equations, gradients and equations of straight line. Kiongozi Momanyi is my YouTube channel. Now, I promised you that in this video, I will give you mixed concepts on the gradients and equation of straight lines. And for that matter, I have a super example, an example that will be comprehensively tackling all the concepts that we've done from the first video all to video number 3. You can write this question down and then of course work it out with me. A straight line y is equals to 2 over 3x minus 2 over 3 meets the x-axis at point T. Determine the coordinates of T. Remember we said that when it comes to axis, we talk about intercepts. At x-axis, solution, at x-axis, the y-intercept or the y-coordinate is 0. So what you're doing for you to get the point T, you will write this equation but substitute the value of 0 at y. So we shall say y is equals to 2 over 3 x minus 2 over 3. We look for the value of x, that is 2 marks, value of x. So we can take 2 over 3 to the other side. We shall have 2 over 3x is equals to 2 over 3. If you look at it properly, multiply by 3 over 2 on both sides by 3 over 2 on both sides, your x is going to be 1. So point T shall be given by the coordinate of x is 1, and of course that one of y is 0. That one we have applied the concepts of x and y intercepts. These concepts very, very crucial. Second question, that is B. The second question B reads, a second line, we are calling it L2, is perpendicular. So underline this, perpendicular. That second line is perpendicular to L1 at point T. So remember, we have to write solution. We have to write the equation of line 1 first. 2 over 3x minus 2 over 3. That is the equation for the first line. And when you hear perpendicularity, this is line 1 or L1, and the gradient shall be M1 is 2 over 3. Remember, we need to look for the gradient of line 2. The gradient of line 2, which is M2, if it is multiplied by M1 for perpendicular lines, it will give us -1. So what do? We take 2 over 3, which is M1 times M2, and then we equate it to -1. That is the formula for perpendicular lines in as far as their gradients or the product of their gradients are concerned. So what we say here is times 3 over 2, both sides, times 3 over 2. We shall have our M2 as -3 over 2. When you have the gradient, remember they are perpendicular at point T. So what we do, we already have point T as 1, 0. We calculated it from the first question A, and we have the gradient as -3 over 2. What we do is we imagine of another point x, y, and try to apply the formula that I showed you in video number 2. Y minus 0 over x minus 1 should give us the gradient, which is -3 over 2. Cross multiply, y of course over x minus 1 is equals to -3 over 2. We shall cross multiply and have -3 into x minus 1 is equals to 2 times y, which is 2y. And by the way, there is a form we are advised, but let us first of all open -3x here plus 3 of course is equals to 2y. The form is supposed to be ax plus by is equals to c. What does it mean? Let the constant remain and we take this one to the other side. We shall have 2y, we start with it. It becomes a positive 3x plus 2y is equals to c. We have obeyed the form in which we are advised to leave our answer. Very important. The point of intersection, very crucial, and the gradient of the other line have been used to find the gradient and the equation of that line. Question C. Our third line, L3, passes through negative 4, 1 and is parallel. So underline the term parallel to the line L1. Find the equation of L3 in the form y is equals to mx plus c. Solution here. When you hear about parallel lines, you remember that m1 is equals to m2. In other words, gradient of the first line is equals to the gradient of the second line. Again, we write the equation of the first line, which is L1. We shall say y is equals to 2 over 3x minus 2 over 3. Reasons, we want to extract the gradient. So L3's gradient, what we are calling M3, will be equivalent to M1. So what does it mean? So the gradient, which we are calling M3, shall be 2 over 3, this one here. We have the gradient and it passes through negative 4, 1. We just write it, negative 4, 1. We imagine of another one, another point, x, y, and then do the same. Change in y, change in x, and then equal to this gradient. We shall have found the equation of this line. So y minus 1 over x minus 4 is equals to 2 over 3. In this case, y minus 1 over x plus 4, when we have a minus and a minus following each other, is a positive, is equals to 2 over 3. Cross multiplication, we have 3 into y minus 1 is equals to 2 into x plus 4. Expand, 3y minus 3 is equals to 2x plus 4. Like terms together and arrange the equation in the form that we are advised. So 3y remains here is equals to 2x plus 4. Then this one crosses the equal sign to become plus 3. We shall have 3y is equals to 2x plus 7. So once we have that one, something is wrong. We were supposed to open, I have just discovered this is it. We went wrong here. Actually, it is 2 times 4 is 8. So change this one to 8, change this one to 8. So 8 plus 3 is 11. Thank you for following me in that correction. Yeah, 2 opened the bracket, so 2x plus 2 times 4, which is 8, and I think we are done with that. So we shall have y is equals to 2 over 3x plus 11 over 3 for equation of the third line L3. Then as we almost wind up Roman 2 of the same question C, we are now finding the coordinates of the point of intersection. This is now where I want you to pay attention. The point of intersection between line 3 and line 2. Remember, we require the equations for both. Line 3 equation, so solution here. Equation for line 3 that I have just done with you. This is y is equals to 2 over 3x plus 11 over 3. That is for line 3. Then line 2, equation for line 2, we have it here. Of course, we have 3x plus 2y is equals to 3. So these two equations are supposed to be equated for us to get the point of intersection. Remember, when two lines are meeting, let's say this is line 2 and this is line 3, that point of intersection is found by equating the two equations. But you have to arrange them in the form y is equals to mx plus c both. The first one is well arranged. Second one, 2y should remain here, and then we have is equals to 3 negative 3x, of course, plus 3. If you look at it properly, divide by 2, divide by 2, divide by 2. Y is equals to negative 3 over 2x plus 3 over 2. So in this case, you take this part and equate to this part to get the value of x first. So negative 3 over 2x plus 3 over 2 is equals to 2 over 3x plus 11 over 3. like terms together, I think it's better we take this one to the other side and this one we bring it this way. We shall have 3 over 2 minus 11 over 3 is equals to 2 over 3x plus 3 over 2 x. Then we like terms are already together. The LCM for this is 6. 6 divided by 2 is 3. 3 times 3 is 9 minus 6 divided by 3 is 2. 2 times 11 is 22 is equals to LCM again is 6 here. 6 divided by 3 is 2 times 2 is 4 plus 6 divided by 3 is 3. 3 times 3 is 9, of course, x. We're looking for the value of x first of all. So this is 9 minus 12, no, 9 minus 22 is negative 13 over 6. And then 4 plus 9 is positive 13 over 6, of course, x. So from this, we shall get the value of x. You multiply by 6 over 13, multiply by 6 over 13, and the value of x is negative 1. What does it mean? Value of x is negative 1. So what we are looking for is the value of y, and we can use either of the equations. Now that we have gotten x as negative 1, we can bring the two equations. The first one being y is equals to 2 over 3x plus 11 over 3, and the other one y, not y, but 3x plus 2y is equals to 3. So if we are writing the value of x, we will substitute it in either of the two equations and get the value of y. So we start from this one. Y is equals to 2 over 3 into negative 1 plus 11 over 3. In other words, y shall be 11 over 3 minus 2 over 3. This gives us 11 minus 2. Okay, the LCM is 3. And 11, this one is 11 minus 2, which is 9. 9 over 3, y is 3. To confirm that we are right, we will do it on this other equation. But in the exam, you may not have enough time to do both of them. I'm only doing them to confirm to you, to prove to you that you can use either of the equations to find the value of y, and that gives you the point of intersection. So 3 into bracket negative 1 plus 2y is equals to 3. So this is negative 3 plus 2y is equals to positive 3. 2y remains here. You take this negative 3 to the other side and you get 3 plus 3. So 2y is equals to 6. Divided by 2, divided by 2, y is equals to 3. We've gotten the correct answer. You see it is 3 on this side and on this side. So the point of intersection, we are calling it S, has the x coordinate, which is negative 1, or that we found up there, and of course the y coordinate or y-intercept as 3. It is good to mark that way. Remember the formula for equation or equating the two equations, and remember to always use one or both equations to find for the value of y. It is nice having you on board. Please join me when I bring content for another topic. Linear equations, gradients, and equations for straight lines, I am done. Please leave a comment and please subscribe, share all the videos to everybody, and you shall be blessed. Success in your studies.